as I made reference this morning, there's always tomorrow, and there's always this afternoon as well. That's exactly what I'm doing now. Just cast out. It's quite late in the afternoon, so I haven't got too long, but that's one of the advantages of having your rod already made up, even a float rod, and having a local water 3 minutes away from where I live, the gear in the back of the car, and I'm down there and fishing in no time at all. And even if it's just an hour and a half, nevertheless, it's a good time of the day to fish. That's also important as well, especially as we move on now towards the summer months. It's better to have 1 hour at the right time of the day than it will be to fish 3 or 4 during the middle of the day. So when we plan our fishing sessions, got a little dip there, when we plan our fishing sessions, it's always important not just to think about how much time we've got, but perhaps more importantly, to use the time that we have wisely. It hasn't developed, that bite, but nevertheless, that's an encouraging sign. Will I get my first fish of March on the bank today? I'm absolutely sure that I will. And it will be a roach. While I'm waiting for that first proper bite, Lee posted this morning on my guest book in reference to the fact that age is just a number. Absolutely, I agree with that 100%. We don't have to necessarily slow down or take a different approach just because a birthday comes up. Now, of course, we might have health issues or other factors, that's different. But when those other factors aren't in play, as much as it depends on us, we don't have to slow down. In fact, I'm looking to speed up, keep living life to the full. Ian commented as well, again mentioned the big 6.0 that's on the horizon, and also reference to the suit that I've ordered. This one now, Ian, is absolutely in pieces. I'm just waiting for that one to arrive, hopefully this week, and I'll show you this in a moment. And then Jim, he asked, was that a missile thrush you could hear this morning? Well, I didn't go back to the video, but I had both song and missile thrush singing. They're in the same area, and there was particularly a missile thrush that was quite vocal and quite close. And likewise this afternoon, both birds singing as well, stock dove as well, green woodpecker, jay. I've heard all of those calling. We've had some pretty heavy-ish rain as I made my way here this afternoon, but it's now gone, so no need for the umbrella. Right, let me get this phone off and I'll show you. Oh, and by the way, Jim, we are looking out for the Rear Window Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's a buy one at the moment, or a rental. When it pops up for free, we'll watch it. If it doesn't in the not too distant future, we'll just buy it anyway to rent. But we might have a movie night tonight, as they say, watch this space. There's my trousers, can you see there? They have gone. So I think it's true to say that I get the best out of my gear, don't I? And the clothes that I wear. Just heard a green woodpecker then. I don't know if that was picked up. Not sure what gets picked up while I'm talking, but there is a missile thrush going quite strongly on the far side. Song thrush as well. So great to hear. The natural world's fantastic, isn't it? And as an angler, you're very much at the heart of it when you're out there fishing. Right, I will be back with a roach. And just as it starts to rain again, and I might need the brolly if this continues, it looks like it is, I've caught the first fish of the session. Before I could actually get the umbrella up, the float went again, and second roach. I don't mind catching roach, don't get me wrong, even the smaller ones, but this is what I was after. As the water temperature picks up, what a nice perch. Let's get the dorsal up, shall we? There you go. Look great, don't they? That fish has now been returned. I did think there was a big perch though in the swim, because after catching small roach, lots of activity from them, obviously shoal out there, it went very quiet. But I didn't see the fry scattering, or the small roach scattering the surface of the water, or the pike swirling beneath it, because you can see that in the clear water. So I did think to myself, I'm not sure there's a pike out there, but there is possibly a big perch. That's why it's gone quiet. And I was correct, and I'm happy to be on that occasion. My favourite fish, the perch. And when you see them and you catch them, then I'm sure you can appreciate why. I was talking about pike just now, and I saw this in the water. Little did I realise that it was then going to take maggot. A very short session, but very productive as well. I've caught lots of roach, perch, and that pike. This will be the final fish. And my dilemma is, which one do I use as the lead image? That big perch or the pike? Well, by the time you're watching this video or reading the blog entry, you will have worked out, of course, which one I go for.